Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Ian. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. In this video, I'm here to announce a read-along for 2026 and 2027. That is a read-along of the Redwall series by Brian Jacques. This is a series that is so near and dear to my heart. I grew up reading this series. I discovered it in maybe 4th grade, and it was my obsession. I was obsessed with Redwall. I bought so many of the books and read so many of the books, and it began a fascination in me for animal characters, and it is one that I carry with me to this day. And I've always wanted to reread these books, and finally, myself and my good friend Jake over at the Bookish Drummer have decided to read it together, and you can join us on the Bookish Drummer Discord, which I will leave a link to down below. If you don't know anything about the Redwall series, this is a series that was published over numerous decades by Brian Jacques, who is a British fantasy author, and these are books that are children's books, but they're so approachable to all ages. They have such a sense of adventure balanced out with coziness and just this warmth that permeates every single book in this series. Like I said, you've got animal characters. The main character of the first book, Redwall, is a mouse named Matthias, I believe. But each character or each book has like a different character as the main character. There's a lot of overlap in lore as well as overlapping characters kind of showing up in different books, but typically each book has a different main character. The other interesting thing about these books is that there is the publication order, which is what we will be reading them in, but it hops around in time. You've got characters in book 1 that talk about these legends of the past, and then a few books later, you read the stories of the legends, or it hops into the future, and the characters from earlier books are now characters from the past. Like, it hops around a lot, and each book really can be read almost as a standalone, which I think is really cool. Like, you can really hop in at any time during this readathon or read along and have a blast. But we're really excited to be reading all of these one book at a time, one book a month, from January of 2026 into 2027, because there are 22 books, I think, 22 novels, yes, that we will be reading over that time, and it's going to be such a blast. I would love it if you joined us. So, like I said, we are going to be doing one a month, and there are 22 books, so this will be going from January of 2026 all the way until October of 2027, and again, these can be read as standalone. So I do recommend that you start off with book 1, Redwall. But if you want to just hop in and out as you see fit, please do. We're going to have great discussions over on the Bookish Drummer Discord, and we would love it if you joined us for any of these books or all of these books. But here is the plan for 2026. We're going to be reading Redwall, book 1, in January, Mossflower, book 2, in February, which is a prequel to Redwall. So again, it hops around a lot. Book 3, Mata Mio, in March, which is a sequel, an almost direct sequel to Redwall. And then from there, we're going to be going to Mariel of Redwall in April, Salamanstron in May, which is book 5, book 6, Martin the Warrior in June, book 7, The Bell Maker in July, book 8, Outcast of Redwall in August, book 9, Pearls of Letra in September, book 10, The Long Patrol in October, book 11, Marl Fox in November, and then book 12, The Legend of Luke in December. So that is the plan for 2026. After that, we'll be reading books 13 through 22 in 2027. But guys, I've been looking forward to this for months. I'm so excited to be reading these books. Again, they are so personal and beloved to me. And I have this great sense of attachment to them, but at the same time, all of the plot details have been lost to me because it's been like 20 years since I read these. Maybe not quite 20, but close to 20 years since I read these books. So I'm so excited. I would love it if you joined us. Go check out Jake's announcement video as well. I will leave it linked down below. And again, join us on the Bookish Drummer Discord to be discussing these wonderful books. If you haven't read them, it's a perfect time to read them, especially in the current climate that we live in here in our world in 2025, 2026, 2027. These are the perfect like cup of warm tea to drink in literature form. I hope you join us. Let me know if you do plan on doing so. We would love to have you, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.